baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Kevin Gausman. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
And a pitch. And that one ripped to left. And out number one on the grab. Check out the Red Sox lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Devers.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
2-0.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it's gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. And the hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Now batting Tristan Casas. And there's the strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
I got 1 ball.
Red Sox already leading.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
And a ground ball to first. Guerrero handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Rogers Center and getting to start, Garrett Crochet.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And now the right fielder, George Springer. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. And that one upstairs.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
In the air to left center. Rafaela under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one's in there. 0-1. One out, bases empty. And it's even up.
Ball 2.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela snags it, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
2 down, bases empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. That clips the corner. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays nothing. Second inning set to go. Here's Trevor Story now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. At the plate, Masataka Yoshida. First pitch misses. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
And another ball. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
There's the strike, and the count is 3-1. And it's fouled away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Lucas on his way over makes the catch for the out.
Batting 7th, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And that one sliced foul. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Red Sox go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. That one a little bit high. Now 2-0.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Will Wagner in the box now. Takes strike 1. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Catcher Alejandro Kirk.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. That one ripped, but foul. Two out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's to third. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Gosman back to work. Wong getting the starting catcher in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. In there at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Throws to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Batting ninth, center fielder Ceddanne Rafaela.
So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First
Ball
offering, and it just misses.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 1 so far.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Ball 1.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Up the middle, Jimenez. To first, Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And that one clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
Bounce to the right side. Bregman handles. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. On the outside corner, 0-1. And here's the strike. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Now snap throw to first. Clement back in on a dive. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike on the inside corner. Ground ball to the right side. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
And the batter is George Springer. Fly to center his first time. That one finds the corner. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed. Outside low. 2 balls and a strike. Inside, just missed.
Almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Rogers Center, start of the 4th, and now it's Alex Bregman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bregman swings, hits one deep, left field. Caught just shy of the wall.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Red Sox leading it by 2. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the
Trevor
umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trevor Story. And a foul ball. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Red Sox by 2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Yoshida in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Casas at second with 2 down. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one not close. And the count 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Guerrero right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 4th, now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
On the ground at first, Casas. A flip to the pitcher covering. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is out of play. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Yo, 1. Now
nope.
1 missed.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow.
You know, something that's often overlooked in a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork. These guys work so hard on just every aspect, receiving the pitch, but then also getting into a position to get off a quick throw. Right there, that was perfect execution, and it allowed him to get the throw down to second in time.
So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-zip. Back now in Toronto. Ready now for the 5th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Ball 1 low.
Down.
And another ball. Fastball for a strike at 95.
2-1.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Connor Wong.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a chopper out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And the first two set down
Now
on the top of the
batting,
fifth.
center fielder Cedar Rafaela.
2 down, bases empty. Cedar Rafaela now at the plate. Flied out his first time. That one's in there. That's strike one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up, hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now
off
it's
for
the DH,
Toronto,
Will Wagner.
designated hitter, Will Wagner.
On the ground, right side. Casas steps on the bag, and the leadoff man
Up
set
next
down in their
for
half
the
of the
Blue
fifth.
Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. And there's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one fouled off. The Jays trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Wong down to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And the batter now, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Top 6. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Duran, 28 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Gosman back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Right through there. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Fly ball down the line. Springer on the move. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman Rafael Devers.
Raffy coming to the plate now. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one ripped right center field. That ball's carrying. And that one is off the top of the wall. To second, pulls him off the bag.
3 hits in this one, all of them for extra bases. What a game. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So, runner at second, 2 down. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
First
Trevor
and second,
Story.
2 outs. And stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson preparing to come on if needed. Sandlin getting loose as well. Gets a piece and stays alive. Devers over at second. Casas at first. 2 out of the inning. That one just misses. Now 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Ernie Clement. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
On the ground to third. And it stays fair.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. 0 for 2 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and a foul ball. Upstairs. Now 1-2. Got him swinging.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Popped up. Bregman makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and they're down 2-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Fought off foul. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is down low.
That's ball 3.
Curveball over for a called strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Wong.
1 down. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Runner on the go. Fouled off down the right side. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Abreu stands at first with 1 out. Set down on strikes. clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
And here is Ceddanne Rafaela. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. Ball one there.
1-1.
That's in for a strike at 95, and the count is 1-2. Ripped on the ground to second, and the inning is over. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Jays nothing.
Now pitching for Boston.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Slayton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. 1 for 2.
Anthony Santander.
And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
On the inside corner for a strike. Popped up. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's back-to-back singles for him. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Looper, flare, duck score, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Guerrero, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. On, but foul wide of third. The tying run at the plate, and that one way outside. And the count 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Chapman also getting ready. Tying run at the plate. And that one is in for a strike.
2-2 count.
Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. That misses the zone. 1-0. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Swinging a foul out of play. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Manager. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Nick
52.
Sandlin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So back to the top of the order. Still stepping in for Boston, Jaron Duran.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Just off the inside edge.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. 1 out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Eric Swanson up and loosening in the pen. That misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman Rafael Devers.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. And Devers hits that one. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Jays nothing. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Foul ball there. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Ernie Clement, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Outside. And that's ball 2. Strike 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball, that's in.
That one well upstairs. And it's 2-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And there's a strike.
Okay.
Stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Aroldis Chapman gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Liam Hendricks.
Number 31.
One side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Man at first, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Out to short, Story. They take the force out, inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Sandlin, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Story now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Lifted in the air down the left side. Santander flashes the leather on the running catch.
Good pitch. You just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Jays nothing. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Bo Bichette.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The Blue Jays down by a pair. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering down in the dirt. And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
In the box now, takes strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Tying run at the plate. Ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Wagner stands in now and watches strike one. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that drops foul. Hendricks is just one strike away. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.